Okay, hello. So, we are doing a reading, and let's go ahead and see what's going on. We've got the 10 of Wands. I feel like your intuition right now is helping you so much. Yeah, I feel like you're listening right now to your intuition. And it could be hard to fully hear it and fully be instructed, especially during the hardest parts of this journey, which is the end. Because it's kind of like you're at the final, like the threshold. But I do feel like your intuition is whispering in your ear to help you understand where you're going next. I feel like right now you're definitely being guided. And I think you are an open listener, but it will probably be easier to listen if you get a vehicle to carry you rather than making you be the vehicle yourself. You know what I mean? Like, it's almost like you could have an extra tool that could help you get there so that you can have more energy and clarity to listen to your intuition rather than forcing your own body or your own energy, your own ability to get yourself somewhere, to be like what this all lies off of, what this is all strengthened by. There's an ability to use another resource to help you, and that will help you be guided more easily, more clearly by your intuition. So something to help carry the load, ease the load. And like one of the things is like, why do you it's like something that you're already holding on to can be the vehicle. Something that you've already got in your hands, something that you've already gathered can be the vehicle to help you get there. You literally need to use it. Yeah, you've already got your escape method, your method to make your life easier. You've already got it. You simply need to get on and go for the ride. You've already got the thing. You need to embrace it. And there is really a sense of escape. There is something you can use to help you fly. There's something that will just make you move faster. 222. There's something you have within your collection already that can make you move faster. While you're walking and while you're pondering, while you're rushing through, there's something you've already got that can carry you through this summer, through this season faster, if you're open to using it. And it's something that you could consider childish. It's something that you could consider not enough. It's something that could easily be blending in with the rest. But that's the thing, that's the magic. It's something that could feel like a detour. It's something that could feel off of the path, out of reins. It's something that could feel like it would take a lot of energy or be a more journey, or just doesn't feel mature enough. But that's the thing. You've got the World card here. Yeah, there's a bit of a lounging spirit that I think you're ready to embrace. A lounging, relaxed energy. A new energy that you're ready to experience, a new endeavor. Something that will really be grounding to you. Something where you can really relax. Judgment. You might be putting on a new pair of shoes. You might be taking on a new outlook. Yeah, a new outfit, a new expression, a new sense of self, a new path, a new way of relating to yourself, relating to your gifts, relating to your passion, to your fire. And you could be needing to move full steam ahead on this thing. And, let the winds carry you further. It's okay to get support, Let the winds carry you further. If there are things that you can pick up on, 444. If there are things that you can pick up on that seem to be places where you can have extra support, go in that direction. Even if it feels like the one with less, it's there's a difference like, it might seem more like dignified, or there's more integrity in going the hard way, but there's not, you know? And you can save yourself a lot of time and stress and exhaustion by actually taking this other route, where there's some type of energy there that, like, there's a little bit of magic there that can carry you further. There's a little bit of magic on your side if you're open to it, if you're open to embracing it. It's got to do with using something already at your disposal. One of your many tools could look like the rest, but it's actually very different. It's a vehicle. It can carry you further. And in some ways, I think your intuition is ahead of you. And then in some ways, I feel like you're ahead of it. Like, you know, it's like your intuition and you are like, yeah, you're ahead of it, it's ahead of you. It's ahead of you, you're ahead of it. I feel like your intuition is ahead of you when you are closest to this thing. And when you're looking directly at this thing, you and your intuition are on the same page. But I feel like your intuition is closest to you, or I feel like your intuition is ahead of you when you are like open to this thing and embracing this thing, or when this thing is within sight. And then when you're picking the hard route, or when you're like in the middle of like a really tough time, your intuition is kind of trailing behind you, or focusing, or kind of sleeping, or like resting. And your intuition could also be trying to capture your attention right now. It could be watching you, and it's like, I've got something, like I'm picking up on something. Some type of like safe haven, some type of rest, some type of refuge. Your intuition is like, there's something here, there's something over here. And it may seem like it's trying to distract you from serious work, and you could be in the very serious energy, but I don't think it is. Yeah. I think success could be just around the corner or just around the bend. I really do. We've got the Seven of Cups reversed, the Ace of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. Yeah, there could be some type of option that is like a magical brew, and it's going to help you grow beyond what you think or what you imagine. Like, there's some type of option coming through where it's like, you pick this for one reason, but it's so abundant in how it fills your cup that it ends up breaking you out of certain cycles, or even breaking you beyond the point of, like, you know, when what's it called, when you're just trying to break even. This is something that tips the scales, so that you don't just break even, you get out of the cycle of just breaking even, and you're actually into a point of like profit or gain. You know, you can get into a space of profit rather than just trying to break even, because of the way this thing has overflow potential, has abundance potential, rich potential, wealth potential, if you're open to it. You know, and it might be time to not consider all the options, like, yeah, to stop considering all the options. There might need to be like a certain level of satisfaction with waiting that you dismiss, you know, like it's time to tip the scales. It's time to go in a specific direction. It's time to make a decision. to build towards something fruitful. It's time to start baking. It's time to start creating. It's time to go on this journey. It's time to get up. Yeah, look at that, the Two of Wands. Like, no more contemplation is really what this feels like. No more contemplation. Let's go. Look at that. All these reversed. And like, it's like, you don't need to like experiment trying to figure out the recipe, you know? All of that seems like a cop-out. Yeah, you just kind of need to be brave and bold and make a decision. Go for something. Say yes to something. Speak up against something. You know, make yourself known. Put yourself out there. Become part of the awareness of something. That's just what's required at this point. And it requires a certain level of confidence and bravery and moving past, you know, overthinking and what ifs and anxiety. And like, oh, but there's this and there's this and there's this. You know, because you're not satisfied being in this position. So it's time to try and draw on some good luck and see, you know, how you can begin to build towards this ever after. And there could be a plan. There could be a layout. Got lots of resting dogs. Yeah, like, because I also feel like there's parts of you that are being overworked because you don't have because you're always trying to think of a new plan, or like you're waiting, so you don't get to really rest. But if you've like got a routine or like something that you've already committed to, then it's like, then all of like the extra effort and the extra strength that you put towards trying to manifest something, that can finally rest. And who knows how much that relief that could have on your spirit, you know? Who knows? Even if you don't know where it's heading. The Magician. I think that you're about to create a way for yourself. A successful way. And it comes through like interaction, through giving, through service, through creativity, through exploration, through boldness, and through a little bit of a jovial childlike spirit. And it could help you enter into the fall with a totally new energy. You know, like the future is bright and it's open with this energy. But there's also just so much more potential because you've taken action. You've followed a direction, you've followed a path, instead of wondering, instead of looking ahead of you and saying, well, what about this and what about this? You've just picked something and you've committed, and I think that commitment will be honored. The Lovers. Some type of pact. There's some type of pact coming through here. And there's like strength in numbers, there's strength in union, there's strength in working with others. And there's something, there's a new there's something coming. And it's got potential, it's got lots of potential. What of the 5? Why is this coming out? You might also need to get out of your head. You know, get out of your head, get out of the waiting room. Go into the apothecary, go into the magic lair, go into the place where you can make things happen. Get out of stuck energy and stagnation energy. And get out of like weariness and what's it called? Overthinking about what's been lost already or what hasn't come to fruition. Ouch. Nine of Pentacles. I think that there's like some type of new path offers room for creativity, for like a balance between maturity and playfulness. And it offers time to yourself and also time to grow. It offers time for something to grow and come to fruition. It offers time away. And it also offers like intimate time. It's an intimate space. An intimate creative space where there's a lot of ability to explore, and an intimate space for yourself to just kind of relax and rejuvenate. A time for you to develop into this new beginning, to enjoy a new beginning, and enjoy a next season of your life that is coming up, and a time for intimate connection with others, especially with like a specific person, you know, getting to know a new energy. And it comes from taking a chance on a path, I think. Okay, Spirit. Anything else? The Three of Wands. Two of Wands, Three of Wands. That's all in order. For one thing, you know, don't let this thing pass you by. May require you to walk away from something that isn't quite yet finished. But if you don't have any desire for it, if it would take you in a direction that you don't desire anymore, then, you know, that might be the thing that you have to do. But it feels like you could be opening up a portal to take you somewhere new. And this feels like a good choice. This feels like the right choice to make. Justice. There is something around like a coming of age experience. There's something around like milestones, birthdays, and questions around achievement surrounding those birthdays. There could be a lot of loss, feelings of loss. But I feel like things are about to be put to rest. And I actually feel like things are about to like come into balance, especially like karmic balance, if you just let it. If you embrace this opportunity, this new beginning. Feeling kind of sick. The Seven of Wands. I think, you know, don't steal a space from yourself. The Lovers, the Six of Pentacles. I think there's something here that wants to show up for you if you're willing to receive. There's something that will give to you. Could be some type of charity or nonprofit. But I do feel like you're creating a way for yourself with your own, wow, the Five of Cups. What is the Five of Cups talking about? You could feel lonely or isolated on your birthday, or there could be love lost. There could be some type of thing, but there could be like problems in friendship and in other relationships around your birthday or around something like that, but there is something still on the table for you. Yeah, there could be like a struggle, because you could have like a romantic partnership forming at the same time that there's distress in like your platonic relationships, especially if like relationships with other women could go through a stressful period during this time. But it also does feel like there's an ability to break free and focus on a new beginning, something growing within yourself, and focus on, living in your own truth, in your own vibrancy, singing the heart of your own song, not debating with others. You don't need to wait for people to show up for you. You can show up for yourself. And it feels like if you show up for yourself and go back to the table and maybe revisit some things that are left on the table, you'll find that there's actually more than enough. And even a little something extra. So I would be open, I would move away from what's been lost, and I would embrace a new beginning. Something that's still on the table. Because it also feels like there's so much more to gain. Where am I feeling sick? The Hermit. There's a lot pushing through here. I think there's a lot that wants to get out. Some type of wisdom coming through. Some type of experience is about to be a teacher for you. You could go through an experience that is going to be a teacher for you. And it's important. It's something that's going to help you grow and evolve and find your strength, and also maybe lead you to family, to a very strong foundation and very strong union. So a baby could come out the end of this. I'm not gonna lie to you. There's a lot of like pregnancy energy, union energy, and it's not gonna be without its struggles, but I don't know, it doesn't seem hopeless to me. Seems like it could result in a very precious new beginning with something that is loyal and strong and steadfast. Yeah, and then we've got the Empress. Yep. There seems to be some type of union here. A union of love, counterparts, a relationship, and there could be a family that is the result of this. It could come quicker than expected. Yeah. But it feels like part of you is able to be at ease within this energy. And it also feels like your power is magnified. You don't feel helpless. You feel very empowered, very enriched within this energy. Four of Wands. Creative unions, marriage, the Lovers, the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, the Three of Cups. Yeah, just when things are looking down, something picks up. There's definitely love here. There's definitely new relationships. A union of self, also like an embodiment and like a maturity and aging that's coming through, and it's positive, and success. True success here that elevates you, elevates your place in life, elevates your status, whatever that means to you. But this is exciting, and I would really engage this new beginning. I wouldn't run from it. Okay. Thank you. Bye.